Various stakeholders have emphasized Uganda's democratic challenges, including civic education, media freedom and campaign financing to ensure the country can navigate this political season with confidence.
Thank you very much.
Ode De Jong, representing the Dutch ambassador to Uganda, pointed out the issues Uganda faces ahead of the 2026 general elections are common in democracies worldwide. He stressed the importance of Uganda maintaining its resolve and upholding its democratic values to overcome these challenges successfully.
We have observed with concern reports of restrictions on opposition activities and arrest of political actors. And these situations remind us how important the respect for the rule of law, equal opportunity and institutional reforms are for a credible and fair electoral process.
Simon Byabakama, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, reassured the public that the upcoming election will be free and fair, despite doubts many have about the Commission.
If we are to have a free and fair election, if we have to have peace in our election, which are all possible, without even breaking a sweat on our brows, every individual, every stakeholder must play by the rules of the book. Everybody must follow the law. We should all be law-abiding. And for any reason, if anyone is suspected to have committed an offense or is committing an offense, let that person be subjected to the due process of law.
The Electoral Commission chairperson also acknowledged the challenges the Commission faces in managing campaign financing, as there is no comprehensive law to regulate it. However, he urged voters to reject voter bribery and maintain integrity during the electoral process.
In 2020, the proposal was made by National Consultative Forum to introduce a law that caps on campaign financing, or how much money an individual or a candidate is allowed to spend in an election. However, when that law, I'm told, went to Parliament, it did not pass. So as we talk now, as the Electoral Commission, we can only sensitize the people, appeal to the people, that please, our democracy is not for auction. Your vote is not worth 1,000 shillings or 2,000 or a sacket of salt, even 10,000 or 50,000, no.
Moses Isoba, the executive director of the Uganda NGO Forum, emphasized the importance of upholding human rights ahead of the elections.
Human rights and elections are the same journey. You cannot actually take human rights without elections. You cannot take elections without human rights. It's one and the same. The emphasis has been how we can actually, in Uganda, as we prepare for the 2026 elections, how we can actually be able to uphold human rights and actually also have a peaceful election.
The issue of media freedom has also been a key topic of discussion among stakeholders.
We at the Uganda Human Rights Commission affirm that a free and independent media is a critical part of a democratic election.
Media is a mirror of the nation, and the media should be able to go and report. The cameras need to roll, the microphones need to be raised, so that the truth is always told.
The regime in Uganda is stifling media freedoms because it knows that an informed citizen is a citizen that if you have informed citizens, they exercise informed decisions. And things like bribery, things like propaganda are easily deconstructed.
It has been one of our biggest achievements as national resistance movement. I've heard about some few instances here and there where some media houses have been barred from covering some functions. I think that should be worked upon, either by those particular institutions or heads of those institutions.
As much as the NRM government claims that media freedom and the rights of the press is one of the biggest achievements of the party in the last 40 years, there are quite a number of incidents and scenarios that prove otherwise, raising concerns on the participation of the media ahead of the 2026 general elections. Joram Paul Sonko for NTV Tonight in Kampala.